the Diddy case, 50 years, 50
50
months,
months.
50 months, which
I'll
it
say
turned
50 years. What the hell? Did I miss something?
Right. All right. What did I miss too? Right.
Look, my bad. 50 months Diddy got 50 months in jail. I want to start with your initial thoughts. When you said he was going to get time, you knew he was going to get time. I don't think either one of us thought he would get the 10 to 11 years that they were proposing, but like you did say he would get time and not a time served situation. You called it. What was your thoughts when you heard the verdict?
I mean, I knew he was going to get time because they kept denying the man bail. You know what I'm saying? I knew he was going. I knew he was at least going to get between 4 to 5 years in jail because the way they were denying him bail and not hearing anything and just weren't weren't trying to hear anything that he was trying to do to get out of jail. I knew they were going to give him time, man. I knew he was going to give him. They were going to give him time just for the simple fact that they couldn't bring up they couldn't convict him on a domestic violence thing, so they were going to throw the book at him. So
I
they
don't
were going to
understand
throw
why
the
we
book
didn't
at him.
just make this. I know you wouldn't get a bunch of time in jail, but why didn't we just make this a domestic violence case? Like that literally is what it is.
Because the statute of limitation was over. They couldn't.
But
It was
but that's
over.
why they had that Mann Act. Like the Mann Act is why Cassie was able to put this out there in the first place.
Yeah, I mean, he got convicted for tricking. That's sad, though.
I will say though, when I was reading the statements from his children, like his daughters, I'm like, oh, this is really sad that the girls are going through this. But like when his son spoke, Christian, I think it was
Mhm.
Christian spoke. He said, like, I look just like my dad. I do all the same things that he does. I'm like, you are not helping the case at all. Like, I
Yeah,
want you to
yeah,
stop
they
talking.
were. Yeah, they were. He definitely didn't say he acts just like his dad. His dad is his role. All of them say that their dad is their role model and all of this. Like, hold on, buddy, your dad got a real dark side. So I don't know what you're talking about. He's your role model.
Did
He
you
don't
not
put the
hear all?
spotlight
Did you
on
not
you.
hear that you were there at the
Right.
trial? Like you heard what everybody was saying. Like, don't you think that you should probably get a new role model at this point? And then also, I wanted to text everybody and be like, guys, I changed my mind. Diddy's going to jail when they said he has speaking engagement booked in Miami, and I'm like, what? Like,
Yeah, that was
why
kind of
would you do that?
that was kind of crazy. Like, there's no way that they should have made that public that he had a speaking engagement next week of any kind.
Because it's
Of
like
any,
that's like saying you're walking out of this court,
right?
you're going to be free tonight, and it's
He
like,
thought. I
yeah.
do have a question though. So he did also get hit with that $500,000 fine, which is, I guess, the max that he could have been penalized by the court as well. And the judge made it a point to say that while he could have given Diddy a lighter sentence, he thought that the high end, that 10 to 20 year that we talked about last year, was a little too harsh. He didn't think that was appropriate. So he did try to make an example. So that's why he gave him, the 50 months on top of that. So it is what it is.
It was crazy though. He did, and then the crazy part about it though, he was trying to say he really didn't care nothing about it because he didn't mandate in his sentence that he goes for treatment, anything of that nature. He just wanted him to sit in jail. He didn't
He'll be
mandate
getting
any
out
kind of
2028. That's
yeah.
the
He didn't
date
he didn't.
year.
What I'm saying to you, he didn't mandate him to do any kind of treatment, any kind of rehab or
Well,
anything. He just wanted the man to sit in jail.
yeah, he
He
did.
wanted to prove he just wanted to prove a point to him.
But to be
And
honest
then
with you, sometimes though, I think that's enough. Like sometimes with celebrities and public figures, when they're like, "Oh, we want you to do a mandated court appointed like therapy session, this, that, and the third," and like this is a celebrity, so you get behind, you get with these people, whatever. They just signing out the paper. They do it with regular people, so I know if it's Diddy, like they're just signing the papers, whatever. Sometimes sitting in jail is what you need, and I think it's great for him to sit in
well, he
jail.
might not actually be sitting in jail for long because just
I
days
heard
after sentencing, reports say that Diddy's legal team asked that he be placed in a low security federal
in
prison
New
in New
Jersey.
Yeah.
Jersey. And that does offer drug treatment programs for him. But apparently he's also reached out to President Trump to ask for a pardon. And that's something that Trump actually admitted to.
I have a lot of people have asked me for pardons. I call
but
him
he
Puff
don't have
Daddy
to.
has asked me for a pardon.
But he's not mandated to go, so he doesn't have to go. You
Right,
know what
right,
I'm saying? He's not mandated to do any kind of rehab, any
No,
kind
yeah,
of
he
drug
doesn't.
treatment, anything. He could just take his 4 years to the door and be done with it.
right.
You
And
know what
just
I'm
one.
saying?
Okay.
But he has 5 years of probation after he gets out of jail, though. You know what I'm
Do
saying?
you
But
But
think
that,
though? Do you think that justice was served, and how would you feel though if he got pardoned by Trump?
That was my question. That's what I was about to say. I'm not answering that. I want you to answer.
You're not answering it.
I'm not going to say it.
I, of course,
would I-
wouldn't feel right if he got pardoned. Like he needs to do those 4 years.
I mean, how would I feel if he got pardoned by Trump? I wouldn't. I would feel like he paid his way out, just like you know what I mean. Like it wouldn't be no different than him pardoning the Christies. They was stealing people's money. It wouldn't be no
Oh,
different than him
yeah, it's a
pardoning.
little.
No, I mean,
Well, Diddy has publicly criticized Trump in the past.
Well, but also like Diddy is in there for like. I mean, I know what he's
in there for a different reason. Yeah.
Yeah, but the reasons are not comparable.
Yeah, no.
Diddy is in there for tricking. He's not in there for domestic violence of any nature. He didn't get convicted of domestic violence.
No,
He got convicted. He got convicted of transporting prostitutes from sex workers from state to state.
For that.
They got convicted for stealing people's money.
The Chrisleys got put away for stealing money, and granted, that's not what Diddy was on trial for. But I can give you a closet full of artists that could say Diddy stole money from them too. That's a real trial. He should be on.
That's true.